I have a old joke that vanity never goes out of fashion. On Facebook, I've noticed there's a trend for disassociative realisation, which is where someone puts down a premise and then followed by an assertion. Most of them kind of don't seem to be true. So the premise is false and the assertion is false. It's just something someone likes the idea of, it seems cool, so they say something. But it's kind of old, really, to make a false premise and then claim that something else is true. In fact, it's everywhere. I did think of disassociative realisation, and it goes, if people are mortal, nothing is real. It's an unusual thought, but of course people are mortal, and when they die all that they believe is going to disappear with them. So where is the reality then? We'll probably explain that, but it's just a thought that came to mind. Hence, apparently, realisation. But the trend on Facebook seems to be, I don't know, like something from TikTok. People want to pretend they have this kind of disassociative thinking. But it's probably, as far as they can work out, reasoning or logic. But reason-based logic has different rules. So you have a logical sequence. Each step follows the other. Whereas if something is disassociative, then it doesn't really have to have any apparent connection. You're looking at a statement that can span a wider space. You could just say, if cats like fish, red is black. I don't know, is it cool? Is that sort of the idea of just being the latest fashion to pretend to have a certain kind of intellect? It would be nice if there is something deeper to it. People are attempting to achieve a higher intellect, but mostly people want to seem to fake things to get by. I'd say it's a kind of cultural appropriation, not as in making a terrible curry, but more from the past. If you look at much of Western philosophy, it's stolen from the Greeks, maybe. It's not original, these ideas of freedom of the self or such. When you look at the traditional Western philosophies of, I don't know, Kant or Rousseau, they're really just legitimization of society. They're not original thoughts, and so they're not aiming at freedom of mind. They're aiming at legitimizing inequality, essentially, legitimizing alienation.